conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in the previous session, we discussed about the ribbon customizations. Okay, so we have seen uh, how we can hide and show a button based on security role, or how we can hide and show a button based on form state, on creation, hide it, on updation, show it, right? And we also have seen how what are the differences between enable rules and display rules. Okay, with this we are done with the ribbon customizations, and today we
Sir,
will
sir,
be,
sir,
yeah,
we have done only for the first one, adding of the button only.
no, that we had a call yesterday.
Yesterday you called.
Yeah, I told you na, so we will be having a call on Saturday. Okay, so
Okay.
you can find the
Ah,
recording. Okay, no problem.
sure, sure, sure. Okay, sir.
You can go through the recording and come back if you have any issues. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Okay, so today's topic is server side coding. Okay, server side coding or programming. Okay, server side code or server side code. So under this we have few items like system workflows, and we have custom workflows, and we have plugins, we have ms flows, and we have actions. Okay, so all these comes under server side coding. Okay, so as of now we have seen client side coding, right? Under client side, what we will be having business rules and javascript, these two. Okay, so today we will discuss about the system workflows. Okay, so today's topic is on system workflows. Okay, see, what is the importance of system workflow, and in case if I want to write a system workflow, where I should go and create. Okay, let's talk about a simple requirement, and we will discuss about the implementation. Okay, see, I have a requirement like this. I have a requirement like this. Okay, let's go to any client. Okay, let's go to any client. Let's open any client. Okay, see here. Okay, I don't have any contact. Okay, okay, just give me a second. I just want to remove all the business rules and okay, let's go to solutions. This is my solution. I just want to remove the JS and business rules. Okay, from the form, because they are throwing some exceptions, so it will not be comfortable for us when we are creating a record. Okay, so go to the form properties. I have two onload events, so I am disabling it. Okay, double click on it, enabled, remove enabled, double click, remove enabled. So now enabled false, so they will not trigger. Okay, and go to the business rules. So we have one business rule. I hope it is disabled. Yeah, it is disabled. So no issue with this. Just save it. Publish. Okay. Now we are publishing the changes. Okay, now this is done. Let's go back to the climb. This is your climb record. Refresh. Okay, let it load. Okay, so this is your record. This is your claim record. Okay, let's say you have a requirement. What is your requirement? So let's say if I change the contact. Okay, let's say if I change the contact. So now I am selecting the contact as Ram. Okay, if I select the contact, if I change this contact, then what should happen? When I click on save, I am changing the contact and I am clicking on save. When I click on save, what should happen? What should happen? See, uh, this what is the claim number? Okay, this is the claim record, right? What is the claim number? This is the claim number. So when I save this particular record, what should happen? What should happen? I have to update this contact. So this is your contact, right? I need to go to this particular contact. I need to go to this particular contact and update. Okay, I need to update. I need to update the let's say I need to update the first name of this particular contact with the claim number. See, what is my requirement? I have a contact here. I am selecting one contact. When I select a contact and when I click on save, what should happen? Whatever the claim number which is showing up here, the same claim number should get updated on the first name of contact. So this is my contact Ram. What is the first name? Right now it is empty. This first name should get updated as the claim number. So what is the claim number? So this is the claim number. So this claim number should get updated on the first name. So everybody understood the requirement. So when I modify the contact, so now I am on claim entity. When I modify the contact lookup, when I select any particular contact lookup, this contact, when I click on save, then whatever the claim number which is showing up here, this particular claim number should get updated on contact. Okay, should get updated on contact. Okay, instead of first name, we will update on the job title. See here you have a job title, right? So let's update job title with the claim number. Okay, let's update job title with claim number. So whatever the claim number which we have here, the same claim number should get updated on contact job title. So everybody understood the requirement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when we modify the contact, then we need to update the claim number on contact job title. Okay, so in how many ways we can implement this requirement? Can we implement this requirement using business rule? Can we implement this requirement using business rule?
Uh, no.
No.
No, we can't implement this using business rule. Can we implement this using JavaScript?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if yes, what event I should use?
Retrieve.
Event. What event I should use? How many events we have in
On
JS?
save. On
On
save.
T3.
Hmm. Which event I should
Unload,
use?
unload, or on change. If you on change.
We should use on change event because I am modifying the contact, right? I am modifying the contact. So I have to use on change event. So when I change it, when I change the contact, let's say when I select the name as contact, or on save also you can use. Okay, on, I think it is better to use on save event because when I just change it, you no need to update the contact job title. When I click on save, then only I have to update the contact job title with claim number. Okay, so it is better to go with the on save event. So let's say I configured the on save event. So now I selected contact as Ram and I am clicking on save. What should happen now when I click on save? What are you going to do?
The job title should be updated with claim number.
How are you going to update it?
First we have to retrieve the contact
I already have a contact right here. I know when this is a lookup, right? When I get the lookup, how many values we will get?
3
Three values: ID, name, entity
entity
name.
code. Yes.
So I already know what is the ID of the record, and I also know which entity it is. So do I need to retrieve anything? We no need to retrieve anything, right? I do not want any information from contact. I just want to, what I should do, I need to update the job title. So I need to update the job title here. You no need to retrieve because you already know what is the ID of the record and what is the entity name. So you need to write web API, okay? MSCRM.js web API update record. Okay, I'll show you. MSCRM.js update web API. So you need to write web API update scenario. Okay, so this is your update scenario. So let's come back. See, this is update record. So here you need to pass which entity record you wanted to update.
Contact.
Contact. So xrm dot web api dot update record. So you need to update contact record. So you need to pass contact entity schema name. You also know ID because when you get the lookup, you will get the ID. You need to pass that lookup ID here. And inside the data, what you have to pass. So this is data variable. Which field you wanted to update? Which field you wanted to update?
Contact.
Contact which field? You need to update the contact job title, right? So
Yes.
you need to update contact job title with claim number.
Claim number.
So under data, you have to pass the job title schema name here. Job title schema name here. And what value you have to pass it here? Job title should be what? Job title should be claim number. So first you need to get the claim number. How to get the claim number? You need to write it like form context dot get attribute dot claim number schema name dot get value. So when you write it like this statement, it will give you claim number. So whatever the claim number you are getting, same claim number you have to pass it here into the job title. This is under data, and this data you have to pass it here. And this has success function, error function. When it is executed, you can see that uh, the job title got updated. Simple. So you have to write update statement. You have to pass contact entity schema name, contact entity ID, contact entity data, where job title equal to claim number. Okay, so this is how you can implement using this requirement. You can implement this requirement using JS. But here you are writing a code, right? You are writing a code, JavaScript code. So can we implement this requirement without writing any code? Yes, we can implement this requirement without writing code. That is, either you can go for system workflow or either you can go for MS flow. Okay, so without writing this JavaScript, you can implement this requirement using system workflow. I'll show you how. Okay, see, first let's try to create a simple system workflow. Let's implement this requirement using system workflow. Okay, see, if you want to create a system workflow, first you need to go to settings. How to go to settings? Copy this particular URL, and in the next tab you have to enter like settings only true, and then you will land up here. So from here, click on settings, processes. So you need to go to processes. Okay. So you need to click on new. Now I am going to create a simple system workflow. Okay. So here my system workflow is update job title, title, job title of contact, update job title of contact. So category, so here you have different categories: action, business process flow, dialogue, workflow. So I need to select workflow because we are discussing about the system workflows. Okay. So which entity I have to select here? Do I need to select contact entity or do I need to select a claim entity? Any guess?
Claim.
Why claim?
So we created claim entity. We don't have contact entity, right?
No. See here.
Triggering point should be taken.
Yes, very good. So what is our triggered point, triggering point? On which entity we are triggering the logic? We have to trigger the,
Contact.
no, we have to trigger it on claim, right? See, I am
Yeah.
opening I am
Hmm.
opening a claim record and I am modifying the contact
Hmm.
field which is on claim. So my trigger point is when I modify this particular contact field on claim, then my logic should get triggered. So my trigger point is on claim entity. So that is why I have to choose the entity here as claim. You shouldn't select contact. Okay. So select claim entity. Okay. Click OK. So now I just clicked on OK. Now we are going to create a system workflow. Okay, so this is system workflow. So this is the name of the process. So entity we selected it as claim, category as workflow. So scope, you have four different types scopes. Okay, so mostly we will set the scope always to organization. Okay, see here there are this step is very important. Start when. Okay, let me maximize little bit. So this, okay, just give me a second. Okay, okay, leave it. Yeah, so this part is very important. This part is very important. Start when. What is it? See, you have written this system workflow. Okay, I only told the system that this particular system workflow is related to claim entity. Okay, this particular system workflow is related to claim entity. But did I mention anywhere that this system workflow should trigger? Okay, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Sorry guys, I got a call. Let me share my screen again. Yeah. Now you guys able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we created this particular system workflow, right? And I mentioned in the system workflow that this system workflow should get trigger on this particular entity called client. Okay. See, what is our trigger point here? What is our trigger point here? So we have a requirement, right? So what is our trigger point? At what particular point your system workflow should trigger?
Contact.
On contact change,
End.
right?
Yes, yes.
So this is like a field change. Okay, first we will discuss about what are the triggers that are available. See, this is your system workflow. Now I will explain you what are the trigger points we have on a system workflow. So basically we have 5 triggers. Okay, basically we have 5 triggers in a system workflow. What is the first trigger? See, start when. This is the first trigger. What is it? Record is created. Let's say if I select this particular one, record is created. What will happen when I am creating a new claim? So let's say if I click on new, if I click on new, now I am creating a new claim. Now I am creating a new claim. So let's enter any claim number, any cost of the product. Okay, purchase date, you can select anything and just click on save. Now I am creating a claim record. Just now I created a claim. So at this particular point of time, on creation of a claim or creation of any record, if you want to trigger your logic, if you want to trigger your system workflow, then you need to choose this particular trigger. You need to choose this particular trigger. Record is created. If you want to trigger your system workflow on creation of any record, then you need to choose this particular option. This is record is created. Okay. And what is the second one? Record status change. This is record status change. See, you have two statuses. One is active status, another one is inactive status. Right now, this particular record is in active state. That is why I am able to modify the record information. See, I can modify anything on the record. So this is in active state. Let's say if I change it to inactive state. How to change it to inactive state? Let's deactivate this record. I am going to deactivate this particular record. So you have an option here, deactivate. Click on deactivate. Now this is in the status of this is inactive. Now I can't modify anything. So this record is locked. So when you are changing the status from active to inactive, or inactive to, or from inactive to active. Okay, see, if you are changing the status, or if you are activating a record, or if you are deactivating a record, at that particular point of time, if you want to trigger your system workflow, then you need to choose this particular option, record status change. Record status change means status will have two values, active and deactivate, active and inactive. So when it is moving from active to inactive or from inactive to active, at that particular point of time, if you want to trigger it, you need to choose this particular option. Okay. So what is the third one? Record is assigned. Record is assigned. What does this mean? A record is assigned means, see, who is the owner. So assignment, it is always based on the owner. See, who is the owner right now? Dharani. Let's say if I change the owner from Dharani to Sai, or Dharani to Navya, so what am I doing? I am assigning this particular record from Dharani to Navya, or from Dharani to Sai. This is called assignment. So at that particular point of time, if you want to trigger your system workflow, then you need to select this particular option. Record is assigned. When you are changing the owner from one owner to another owner at that particular point of time, if you want to trigger your logic, then you have to choose record is assigned option. Okay, so that is record is assigned. So what is the fourth option that we have? Record a field change. Okay, so this is important. Most of the times we will be using this only. Record field change. Name itself it is saying field change. Let's say when you are modifying any field. Okay, let's activate this record. When you are modifying any field, let's say this is claim number. Now I am modifying the claim number. I am adding all nines. Now when I click on save, claim number got modified. So any field which you are modifying on the form at that particular point of time, if you want to trigger your logic, then you have to go for this trigger, record field change. If you are modifying any field on the form, on change of that field, if you want to trigger your logic, then you have to go for this particular option, record field change. Let's say if you want to trigger this on change of claim number, so you need to select this option and click on select. When you click on select, it will display all the fields which are there in that entity. So let's say if I want to trigger it on change of claim number, select claim number, click OK. Done. Now this system workflow will trigger on change of claim number. Okay, so that is field change. So what is the last option? Record is deleted. Name itself it is saying deleted. When I am trying to delete the existing record, see this is my existing claim. Let's say if I try to delete it, see now I am deleting it. When I click on delete, this record will be deleted. So at this particular point of time, if you want to trigger your logic, then you have to choose this particular option called record is deleted. Okay, so everybody understood about the 5 triggers that we have.
Yes, got it.
Okay, so for our requirement, which trigger we need to choose? For
Record
our
field change.
okay, any other guess? For our requirement, which trigger point we need to choose?
Field change.
Very good. We need to go for record field change only, because when I change the contact, let's say when I modify the contact, see I am modifying the contact. When I click on save, okay, let's select date of purchase. When I click on save, now I am modifying the contact. So when I modify the contact, then I should update the contact job title with the claim number. So I have to choose record field change. So I need to select this. And what is the field that I need to choose? Click on select. Which field I need to choose here?
Claim number.
Which field?
Claim number.
Why you need to select the claim number? Do you want to trigger it on change of claim number?
Oh, okay. Yes, we need to trigger on the claim number. Contact. Okay.
Contact. See, when I modify the contact, let's say if I select a different contact, and if I click on save, then my logic should get triggered. So I am not modifying the claim number, I am modifying the contact. When I change the contact, the logic should get triggered. The system workflow should get triggered. So you need to choose contact, not claim number, because we are modifying the contact only, not claim number. So select contact. So now let's click on save. Now your system workflow will trigger on claim entity. Your system workflow will trigger on claim entity on change of contact field. On change of contact field. Clear? We only set the trigger as of now. Everybody clear? Everybody understood?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Got it.
we only set the trigger point. Now what should happen? What is our requirement? When I modify the contact, what should happen?
Need to update on job description, job title.
We need to update the job title of contact. When I modify the contact, we need to update the job title of the contact with the claim number. So which operation we should perform here? Create, update, delete, or retrieve. Which operation we have to perform? Which operation we should perform? We have four operations: create, update, retrieve, delete. So when I modify the contact, job title should get updated. So which operation I have to perform? In requirements itself, it is saying, it is clear, right? What you have to do on contact? When I modify the contact field here, what should happen?
Need to update job title with claim number.
So which operation is it?
Update.
Update. It is clear, right? So I need to update the job title of contact with the claim number. So now from your system workflow, okay, let's minimize this trigger point. We set the trigger. This is your trigger. Okay. So trigger point is done. Now you need to add an action. You need to create a step. Okay. See, now you have to update job title. You have to update a job title, right? So let's click on add step. So when you click on add step, you will have, you can find a lot of options here. We will discuss about each and every option which is showing up. Okay. So now click on add step. So which operation we have to select, which action we should select? You have create record, you have update record. So which one we
Update
use?
record.
Update record. So click on update record. So which entity record we need to update? Which entity record we need to update? Which record we need to update?
Job title of
Job title you need to update. Job title is present on which entity?
contact entity.
So I need to update the job title. Job title is present on which entity? I need to update job title. It is present on contact
Contact.
entity. So you have to update which entity?
Contact.
Contact entity. So update, you shouldn't select claim here. You should select contact. So let's click on contact. So when you click on here, you can see the related entities here. Okay. All the lookups, all these are lookups. Okay. Which entity we wanted to update? I wanted to update contact. That is why I have selected contact. When you select the contact, you can see, you can click on the set properties here. Click on set properties. Click on set properties. Now, which field you wanted to update?
Job
Which
title.
field? So
Job
this
title.
is right. This is update contact, right? Update contact action. So you can update the full name, you can update the job title, you can update the account name, email, business phone, any field, whichever the field that you wanted to update, you can update. But in this requirement, I wanted to update the job title. So this job title should get updated with which value?
Claim value.
Claim
Claim number.
number. So this job title should get updated with claim number. But do I have a claim number? I can't put the claim number like this. But if I put the claim number like this, then what will happen? Every time this claim number only will get updated. I shouldn't pass the static value like this. I should pass the dynamic value. See, whatever the claim number which is there. Okay, let's go back to the claim. See, now the claim number is this. And when I modify the contact to Ram, and when I click on save, what should happen? This claim number should get updated on job title. So when I go to a different claim, let's say if I go to a different claim, so this has a different claim number. And when I modify the contact to Sai, and when I click on save, this claim number should get updated on the job title. See, claim number is not a static value, it is dynamic value. One claim will have different number, another claim will have different number. So I can't put a static value. I can't put a static value like this. If I put a static value like this, always it will update the job title with this claim number only. We shouldn't put a static one. Instead, whatever the claim number, see, whatever the claim number which we have it here, whatever the claim number which we have it here on this particular record, we have to pass the same claim number to job title. You have to pass a dynamic claim number. So whatever the claim number which this particular claim record is having, the same claim number you have to dynamically pass to this particular contact job title. I'll show you how to dynamically pass. See, so here you need to update the job title, okay, and this job title should get updated with claim number, okay. See here, if you see here, you can find the dynamic values, okay. You can find the dynamic values. Under dynamic values, here you need to check the claim entity, first claim entity, and you have to pass claim number. See, from the claim entity, I wanted to pass claim number. Okay, click on add. Okay, I just clicked on add. When I click on add, it came here. Click on OK. Okay, now what I am doing to this particular job title, I am passing claim related, okay, existing claim related claim number. So I am not giving a static value, I am passing the dynamic value. Whatever the claim number which is there on the claim, the same claim number should get updated on the job date. Okay, how to pass the dynamic value? First you need to select the entity. Okay, first first you need to select the entity, okay, and then you need to select the claim number. Okay, next click on add. Once you click on add, it will show up here, and then click OK. Okay, first you need to click here. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Okay, so let's delete this. I'll show you one more time. Let's say you want to update, you have to pass a dynamic value. Okay, so this is job title. Click inside this particular field. So you need to select the claim entity, and you have to pass the claim number. Okay, claim entity related claim number, you have to pass it on job title. So click on add, and then select this and click OK. When you click on OK, the same dynamic value will get added here. That's it, you are done. So let's click on save and close. Let's click on save and close. Now update statement is also done. Now you are done. This is your trigger point. This is your trigger point, and this is your action. This is your action. In this action, what are you doing? You can also type some script, some words here, like what are you going to do here. So here I am update job title, job title of contact with with claim number. You can also add your text like this, so that it is without opening this set properties, you can, by seeing this text, you can understand what we are doing inside the step. Okay, inside this action, what are we doing, that you can mention it here. If you don't enter any text also fine. Okay, but it will be, it is a see, it will be meaning, if anyone, you have written this flow, let's say I am reviewing it. So if I want to understand, if you have written the text like this, see, it will be easily understandable, right? So it is better to add the text which is showing up here, like whatever you are doing inside that step, that you can mention, the text should be related to the action that you are performing on that particular step. Okay, so it can be any text. If there is no restriction here, you can enter your own text which is specific to that particular step. Okay, so now we are done. Let's save this record, save this system workflow. Now we created a system workflow, right? We created a system workflow. Now I saved it. Now, will it trigger? Will it trigger? I set the trigger point on change of contact. See, what is our trigger point? When I change the contact field on claim entity, this has to trigger. Will it trigger? No, it will not trigger because it was not activated. Okay, so system workflow should be activated. So if it is not in active state, it will not trigger. So let's activate. Let's click on activate. Activate. Okay, now we are activating a system workflow. Now our system workflow got activated. You can see now I can't modify the system workflow. If it is in active state, I cannot modify anything. I cannot modify anything. If you want to make changes, then you need to deactivate it. Okay, so now it is in active state. I cannot modify. I cannot modify the system workflow. Okay, if I want to modify, I need to deactivate it and then modify. Okay, now I activated. Let's test it. Let's test it if it is working or not. Okay, so let's minimize. So when will our system workflow trigger? What is our trigger point? When will our trigger? When will our system workflow will trigger?
On change of contact or update
On
a
change.
contact.
Correct.
On
On
change.
change of contact. On change of contact on claim entity. Okay. Let's change the contact. Let's change the contact from RAM. Okay. So I changed it to RAM. So now I am saving it. Let's click on save. So by right, our system workflow should get triggered. How to know whether system workflow is triggered or not? We can check that under, you can go to related and you can go to background processes. See, system workflow is one type of a process. So you can click on background processes. When you click on background processes, you can see this is our system workflow. Update job title of contact. See, what is the status reason? Waiting for resources. It got triggered, but it is in progress. So let's click on refresh. Refresh. It is taking some time to execute. Okay, it is taking some time to execute. So let's go back. See, it is the now the status reason is in progress. Let's wait. Now you can see the status reason it is succeeded. Let's say if our system workflow runs without any exception, then what should happen? What should happen? See, now I changed the contact. Uh, Now I changed the contact to RAM. And what should happen? After change, what should happen? Our system workflow should trigger and our system workflow should update the job title of contact
Claim
to
number. Claim
job
number.
title of contact to claim number. So what is our claim number? This is our claim number C748473. Let's go to this particular contact and check the job title. Let's go. Let's go to this particular contact. Okay. So this is our contact Ram. So what is the job title right now?
Same as claim number.
See, this is what is this value? This is the claim number. So whatever the claim number that we have 748473, whatever the claim number that we have 748473, the same claim number got updated on the contact. You can also check for another claim. Let's open another claim. Okay, see what is the claim number for this? 48859. Okay, now right now contact is Ram. Let's change it to Venkat. Now I change it to Venkat. Let's click on save. Now I saved it. When I save it, what will happen? Go to background processes. Our system workflow should get triggered. It is not yet triggered. Let's wait. See, it got triggered. It is in progress state. Now you can see it got succeeded. Now our system workflow got succeeded. So let's go back to the contact. So now I am going to contact. Let's click on the contact. Okay, now see the job title got updated with claim number. So this is how you can update a specific field. You can update a field using system workflow. You can also create a record. You can also create a record using create option. See, let's go back to the workflow. Now we have seen update, right? Now we have seen updating a record using system workflow. Okay, let's deactivate it. Similarly, you can also create a new record. You can also create a new record. See, instead of update, let's delete this step. Now I am deleting this particular step. You can also create a record. Let's say if you want to create a record, you can also create. See here, you have create option. Let's click on create record. Let's say I want to, what record we can create? Let's say I want to create employee record. Okay, so let's select employee record. So I selected employee entity here. I want to create an employee record from this particular system workflow. So let's click on set properties. So name. So name of the employee, I wanted to give it like claim number. Okay. Whatever the claim number that we have, the same with the same claim number, employee record should get create. So name should be claim number. So this is claim number. Click on add. Okay. Okay. So I'm passing a dynamic value here. So employee name will be the claim number. Approval status, I wanted to keep it like empty. Salary, I wanted to give it like employee salary like 50,000. Okay. Uh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. So let's click on save and close. You must provide a value for citizenship. Okay, where do we have citizenship? So let's keep it as Indian citizen. Okay. So now I am going to create an employee entity using system workflow. Okay, click on save and close. Now create step, it is create step. When will our system workflow trigger?
Create
When
when we
will,
create record is created.
no, when is our trigger point? What is our trigger point? I didn't change the trigger point. See,
As of now,
if I ask you about the trigger point, you need to check these 5 steps. Which one is selected? Field change. Which field change is it? Contact. So when I change the contact, it should get trigger. Okay, trigger point is not changed. Only the step, the action was changed. Previously, we have an update operation. Now we have create operation. Okay, so let's activate. Okay, now I activated it. Okay, so now this is contact, right? Let's refresh it one more time. Okay, so now we have a contact here, Venkat G. Now I am changing the contact from Venkat G to Ram. Okay, Venkat G to Ram. Let's change it to Ram. Okay, now I changed the contact from Venkat to Ram. Let's click on save. Now I saved the claim. Let's go to related background processes. See, our system workflow got triggered and it is succeeded. I think it is long back. Let's refresh. You can see the one more trigger. Did we activated it? I think it is in active state. See, you can see another entry here because we triggered twice. It is waiting for resources. This is our latest one, latest trigger. Click on refresh. Refresh, waiting for resources, still waiting for resources. Once it is succeeded, you can go back to employee entity and check. See, it got succeeded. See, this is the latest one, 1224. Okay. So now our system workflow got succeeded. Once it is succeeded, what will happen? It will create a employee entity, employee record. It will create employee record. Let's go to employees, click on employees and check if employee is created or not. Do you see any employee which got created just now?
Yes. C
Which
double
one?
four. Double four.
This one.
Yes.
See, this is the employee record which we created. How am I saying that this is the record? Because I said in my system workflow, I said the employee name should be the claim number. See, this is the claim number. When I open it, you can see this is the name that I have given, and this is the salary that I have given, and citizenship should be Indian. Okay, so this is how you can create a record using system workflow. Okay, you can update a record, you can create a record. Okay, two operations you can perform. uh, you can also add some conditions. See, you can also add some conditions. Okay, so let's remove this, delete this step. See, inside this particular system workflow, you can also add some conditions. Let's click on add step. See, you have an option to check the condition. Let's say I want to check the condition. What is my condition? Let's go to claim, open any claim. Let's say I want to check the condition. Let's say if type of defect is quality issue, if type of defect is quality issue, then I want to create an employee record which is related to quality issue. Okay, so I wanted to check the condition based on type of defect. If type of defect equal to quality issue, do something. If type of defect is equal to damaged, do something. Okay, you can also add the conditions like this. Okay, see, let's click on condition. I'll show you. I just clicked on condition. Click here if condition. So this is claim entity, which field, what is the field? Type of defect. Type of defect equals to, let's say if it is equal to quality issue, what should happen? Okay, if it is equal to quality issue. You can also add multiple conditions here. You can also add multiple conditions. Okay, click save and close. So this is one condition. Let's say if you want to add if else, you can also add. Click add step, conditional branch. Conditional branch. This is otherwise. If else. This is else if. This is else if. This is first if. This is else if. Okay, let's click on this. You can enter like claim type of defect equals to, if it is equal to, let's say if it is damaged. If it is equal to damaged, what should happen? So this is another condition. If it is quality issue, do something here. If it is damaged, do something. You can also add another if else conditional branch. Okay, this is another condition. Let's say if claim type of defect equals to expired. If it is equal to expired, what should happen? Okay, there are three conditions. If it is equal to quality issue, do something here. If it is related to damaged, do something here. If it is related to expired, do something here. Let's say if it is related to quality issue, what can we do? If it is related to quality issue, I want to update the job title as quality issue. If it is related to damaged, I want to update the job title as damaged. Are you getting my point? See, if defect, if type of defect. So let's go back here. See, if I select type of defect as quality issue, then contact, job title. Okay, let's open the contact. This contact job title should get updated as quality issue. Let's say if I select the type of defect as damaged, and if I modify the contact, then the contact job title should get updated as damaged. If I select it as expired, then contact job title should get updated as expired. Okay, so let's do that. So that is update statement, right? So if it is quality issue, I wanted to update it as quality issue. So select this particular step, select this particular place, click on that place, add step, update record. So now I am updating the record. Which record I am updating? Contact record, because I wanted to update contact job title. So select claim. Sorry, this should be contact, because I wanted to update contact. Which field I wanted to update? Contact job title. So contact job title should be, so this is contact job title. Contact job title should be quality quality issue. This should be quality. We are not passing any dynamic value here, because this is a text field and that is a drop down. If both are drop downs, you can pass the dynamic value. But on the client side, it is a drop down. On the contact side, job title is a text field. So that is why I'm giving text. So this is quality issue. I am setting the job title as quality issue on contact. Save and close. See, this is update statement of contact. We are updating the contact job title to quality issue. Let's say if it is damaged. If it is damaged, select this particular space, click on add step, update record. So I wanted to update contact, set properties, contact job title. This is job title, contact job title to damaged. Okay, save and close. And the last one is expired. Okay, click on add step, update record. I wanted to update contact, set properties. So job title to expired. Okay, click on save and close. So this is for job title quality issue. This is for job title damaged. This is for job title expired. So we can save it, activate. We can activate. Okay, now this is done. Now this is done. Let's check this. Now I activated it. Let's check it if it is working or not. Now the type of defect is expired. So let's change the contact, because when I change the contact, then only my system workflow will trigger. So I changed it to Sai. Click on save. Now our system workflow should get triggered. Let's check if our system workflow is triggered or not. Okay, you have 3 triggers, but they are old triggers. So let's refresh again, or let's delete the existing ones. Delete system job. Okay, see now, this is just triggered and it is succeeded. Okay, now you can go back to the job title and check. Now what is the type of defect? It is expired. Let's go to this particular contact. Let's go to this particular contact. So what is the job title? It is expired, because I selected the job title as expired. So let's change it to quality issue. Okay, let's change it to quality issue. Okay. Okay, just give me a second. Okay. Okay, let's change it to damaged. Let's change it to damaged, and change the contact uh, to Sita. Let's say, save it. Now our system workflow should get triggered. So this is old system workflow. Let's refresh. You can find another entry. Wait for another entry. Okay, we didn't change the contact, so we should change the contact. So let's change the contact to Venkat. Save it. Okay, let's click on background process, refresh, refresh. Still not yet triggered. Yeah, now you can see another trigger here. It is in progress state. Now it got succeeded. So what is the type of defect right now? It is damaged, right? It is damaged. So your job title also should be damaged. See, job title also got updated to damaged. Okay, so this is how. Let's click on this. You can also open the system workflow. I don't know if it will open or not. See here. So this is your system workflow, right? Go back. Okay, so these are the system workflow triggers, right? This is the system workflow trigger. So what is the type of defect right now? It is damaged, right? It is damaged. Let's go to background process. So this is your background process which got succeeded. Let's click on this background process, and you can open, you can click here, click on here. Now you can see your uh, workflow. This is the workflow that you have written. If claim type, see, type of defect equal to quality issue, then it should go here. If claim type equal to damaged, it should go here. What is the claim type right now? Sorry, type of defect right now. What is the type of defect right now? it is
Damaged.
it is damaged. So it is damaged, that is why you can see a tick mark here. Since it is damaged, it went inside this loop, and it has updated the contact job title to damaged. Okay, so if you can go to the first one, first trigger that we have. This is the first, this is the last trigger. Let's open this one. Previously we have expired, right? Previously we have type of defect as expired. Let's click on here. See, since it is expired, see, the type of defect equal to expired. So it is going in this loop, and it is updating the contact job title to expired. So you can open the system workflow. You can check how it is working. You can see the green tick marks here. Green tick marks means it went in that path, in that way. Okay, you don't see a green tick mark here and here, which means that this condition was not satisfied, and this condition also not satisfied. Only this condition satisfied. It went inside and updated the job title to expired. Okay, in case if you are experiencing any errors, if you get any errors, you can't see the green tick marks. Instead, you can see the cross mark, red cross mark, and you can find the details under here. Let's say if a system workflow is failed, then you can see the error message here, why it was failed. You can see the error message and you can fix it. Okay, so with this, I'll just pause it here for today. So today we started discussing about system workflows. We have written a simple system workflow, and we have seen what are the different types of triggers that we have in a system workflow. And we also have seen how to create and update a record using system workflow. Okay, tomorrow also we will be continuing on the system workflow only. I will show you like what are the other actions that we have, and we will discuss about the synchronous and asynchronous system workflows. Okay, so that's all for today. In case if you have any open questions, you can raise it. Open for questions.
Sir,
Yeah, that's it.
hello. Sir, this is not for related to topic. Yesterday,
Sorry.
yesterday I got an issue regarding credit card
What issue?
subscription issue.
Okay, what happened?
So let me can I share?
I will make you the presenter. Yeah, now I made you the presenter.
Yes, yes. Uh, so can
I can see your screen.
so here I'm getting only one.
Right, you deleted, or Okay, so you deleted your environment.
So this is the second one I have generated, sir. I am created the second one.
So do you have any environment?
Yes.
Can you show your environments?
Uh, Environment. Huh?
You need to go to admin.powerplatform.com. Enter. So what are the environments that you have? I think you might not have created any environment. Actions. No, manage, sorry. Yeah, environments. It is expired, na?
Ah, yes, sir.
So what you will do, you can delete this environment and recreate developer one. So did you export it? Wait. Did you exported the old solution which you have in this environment?
This is not needed, sir. Just for trial,
Not
I have.
needed.
Yes,
Okay,
not
then
needed.
do one thing. You can delete this and you can create another environment which is of type developer.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Is there is no issue for directing of amount, sir? For
Amount.
example, today is expired. Today is the last date.
You can delete it. No problem.
No, no.
And license, you can see that one, right? In the
Yes,
previous section, so do you see any action, any option to unsubscribe?
no.
Okay, then leave it. And in your credit card also, it was like that only, right? Like you disable
Auto
the
pay,
auto
auto pay.
debit.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, then no problem. You delete it. You delete the existing environment.
Okay.
Because if no environment is there, he cannot charge. Enter TCS. Okay, you do that and let me know in case if you have any issues. Okay,
Sure, sir.
it will take
Sir,
some time. The state is running.
okay, okay. Sir, another thing is, uh, as we are in my portal, in running portal.
Hmm.
One second. Uh, this is the admin.flow. The amount has been yesterday we are అది మనం చేసాం కదా సార్ అది క్రెడిట్ కార్డు
Hmm.
అన్సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసాం సో
Hmm.
దాంట్లో పేమెంట్ వస్తుంది సార్ కొంచెం అమౌంట్
Payment
476 ఎంత వస్తుంది
payment
చూపిస్తుంది
డిడక్ట్ అయినట్ట.
డైరెక్ట్ ఇంకా అంటే పే చేయాలని వస్తుంది
అది ఓకే, లీవ్ ఇట్. నో ఇష్యూ. ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ డిలీట్ చేశారు కదా మీరు?
ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ డిలీట్ చేయలేదు సార్ నిన్న చేయలేదు
ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్
ఇది
ఎక్స్పైర్
ఇది
అయిపోయిందా?
ఎక్స్పైరీ అయిపోయింది మనం దాన్ని అన్సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్ చేసాం మనం
So don't use it. Okay, so do one thing, subscription based, and open that environment and see how many days it is left.
it won't show
Why? It should
because
show,
we
no?
it is not showing.
Okay, anyway, you disabled it, no? I think you can use it. Otherwise, you can do one thing. Yeah, I told you, na, export all your components. You keep
Yes,
all
sir.
your components in the solution and export it. Remove this environment and create a developer one.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, you can move the components into developer one.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. uh,
Yes, sir. That is the issue.
Anyway, we disable that auto debit, no, so nothing will happen because we are restricting from the bank end as well, no?
Correct. Correct.
Hmm. They
Sir,
shouldn't. Yeah.
Saturday you are given the task.
Right, right.
This is updated.
Uh, what was the requirement? I forgot. Yeah. So when we change the
The
contact
contact
name
name.
should come here, right?
Yes, yes.
Why is it getting duplicated?
Because on change event I have done it. On save it. On save.
On save also fine, but what you have to do, you need to split that string.
Okay.
You only need to get the claim number. See, so you have this string right now, right? Let's say save this. You already saved it. Let's change
Yes.
the contact to a different person. Save it. So why is it not getting modified?
On, it's changed. Here by getting by on load it's getting.
You need to add it on save, actually, not on load. Okay,
Okay. On
only
change.
on save. When you modify it and save. Okay, you do it later. Okay. And
Yes, yes.
one thing you have to do, you need to split the string. So you shouldn't see that duplicate name,
Correct, correct.
correct? So you need to split the string, and you need to take only that particular claim number, append this name, contact name.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, fix that. If you are not able to do, we'll see tomorrow.
Sure, sure. Yes.
Okay, thanks. Very good that you are doing.
Ah,
So,
yes.
yeah, continue, keep
Sure,
doing.
sure. Yes, yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay then. We will reconnect tomorrow